every revolution, there's one man with a vision.
Well, DC has rolled out its first three absolute comics: Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Let's get into this. I've read all three, and while in the past I read a lot of Batman, Batman and The Flash were my two go to comics way back in the day. And I wouldn't say excited, very interested to see how they were going to remake these characters in their absolute universe. Seeing as how with Marvel in their Ultimate Universe, they tweaked characters in a certain way. When I read All In, if you haven't read All In, check it out to get some kind of backstory here. Darkseid recreates creates a whole new universe, and he does it in just so all the heroes can just be just crushed under his heel. They don't have any of the advantages they have in their prime timeline, and it shows. So of the three comics so far, Wonder Woman is probably the weakest, in my opinion. I read it. I don't have to read issue number 2. Not at all. You have one chance to make a first impression, and they did not do it with me. Like the thumbnail said, meh, but this is less than meh. This is forget it. It's a do not recommend. You can probably get by without having to read this, unless it somehow connects into something down the line where you have to read it. Don't bother. Superman was the last one to come out, and well, if you want a heavy-handed lecture on slavery bad, because that apparently is what the S stands for. It's a on Krypton there is a class system, and if you got an S in your chest, you're at the bottom. And if you have a big sun on your chest, well, you're at the top. Well, Superman and his family are down at the bottom. And it really goes over, slavery bad. Yeah, we all know slavery's bad. And when it talks, when he's not on Krypton, which he splits time between, the story splits the time between Krypton and Earth. When he's on Earth, it's climate change bad. So he's preaching to us about climate change. I don't want to read Superman story that's trying to, be both edgy and preachy. That's not a good combination. This is of the three characters that they have out so far, Superman is the farthest away from the original character. And I like original Superman. I am a big fan of the Big Blue Boy Scout. And this ain't him. Now, Batman, absolute Batman, has the potential to do better. I read the first issue. I just read the second issue, to be honest, and it's interesting. This Batman is, well, again, not like his Prime Universe counterpart. He will up and kill just about anybody, and he will do it in he's not a nice guy. He's doing it to defend Gotham, but he's just, he's huge. The Batmobile's huge. Everything's just bigger in this thing, and I think the writer, Scott Snyder, did that on purpose. I think he just wanted to go out and just dial Batman up to 11 and just throw it out there. Maybe he knows the Absolute Universe isn't going to stick, because I can't imagine any of these characters lasting more than a year or two. After a while, reading these characters, you're going to want the original characters back. You're going to want the original Batman, original Wonder Woman, original Superman. You're going to want them. These guys are going to be okay for a while. The edginess, Wonder Woman, she was raised in hell. Batman, he's got a big axe and he's chopping people. And Superman, he don't care who he kills. He's just beating up peacekeepers and other people. Great. But they're not really something that's going to stick, in my opinion. Now, your mileage may vary. You might say, hey, I read all these and these are the greatest comics I've ever read. That's awesome. I'm glad you like them. In my opinion, don't get used to them. Because seeing as how this universe and the Prime universe are somehow still supposed to connect, I gotta wonder if there's not going to be a melding of the two in some way, or something. There's no way I think they can keep these two universes going at the same time. Like I said, Marvel tried it with the Ultimates, and they ended up having their Secret Wars and blending everybody together. They're trying it again. And I think the same thing is going to happen. I think they're going to have to get rid of one to save the other. But yeah, other than that, I really don't think this is a win. I don't think this is what DC was hoping for. If they're looking to create characters different enough so when Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman go to the public domain, they have their own other versions that they can continue to use. Maybe that's it. But other than that, other than trying to make something like that, I don't think these are very good. But you're the ones with the money. You buy what you like, and you let me know. Tell me down in the comments how you're liking the Absolute universe so far. Like I said, I'm a meh. I'm going to keep reading Batman. Like I said, Wonder Woman out. I may read Superman #2 just to see what's going on there. But for the most part, and there's going to be other Absolute comics coming out. I know they're going to have an Absolute Flash, an Absolute Green Lantern Corps, an Absolute Martian Manhunter. I can't imagine Martian Manhunter being all that good. Possibly the Flash and Green Lantern Corps might be okay, but if they're going to be preachy and stuff like Superman or just blah like Wonder Woman, then forget it. But again, let me know in the comments where you guys land on the Absolute universe.